It's Wrestling Hero Figs. First match of the night, WWE Backlash 2020. United States Championship on the line. We got your boy Polo Cruz versus Andrade. Now, it's not so much that what was going on inside the ring, but more of what was going outside, because that's actually what determined the outcome of this. We had Kevin Owens out there to level the playing field, and we also had Garza. But the thing is with Garza is that he was kind of right there, cheering on his bro. He's like, come on, man, you got to pull this. And guess what? KO comes in here with a stunner, takes him out, and then that's where the distraction comes in for Apollo Cruz to pop up that powerbomb right there on him to retain the United States Championship. First official match of the night, not counting the pre-show, we had the tag team champions right here being defended by Sasha, Banks, and Bayley. We had the Iconics going in there, and this is just picking up slack where you could have potentially picked up the win. Come on, Alexa Bliss. You were on top of the turnbuckle. She hit the Twisted Bliss, but problem is that Sasha Banks, she saw that as an opportunity. She went in there, she rolled up Peyton Royce to capture the tag team. Well, actually, they already had him, so for them to retain the women's tag team titles right here. Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy in a match to where it's really as to where the career will lead forward for either of these two gents right here over on SmackDown. And drop a like if you guys feel like Jeff Hardy, he's kind of, I don't know if he's being mistreated or if this is going to lead to like a dark path. Because that's what I picked up at the end of the match. Like, he was there, he was about to go ahead and pick up the win. He hit the Swanton Bomb from the top, but Sheamus, he put the leg on the rope, enough for the referee to stop the count, and then that's where he caught him, dude. He went outside to the outside. He was going to try some risk high flying off the apron right there. He dived out the barricade, but Sheamus caught him with the bro kick, brought him in, and he sealed one more to get the W in this match. Yo, I want to know who ordered the Sloppy Joes, man. Like, that was always my favorite. When it came to school lunch hour, I was right there front of the line asking not just for one, but for two Sloppy Joes, and that's what we got here, man. We got some sloppiness at its best right here. We had Asuka defending the Raw Women's Champion versus Nia Jax. Now, I'm going to start off with that first armbar that was initiated towards the outside. She didn't lock it in. She ended up actually just rolling out of the ring. And if that wasn't enough, when she went up there to go and pick her up, instead of slamming her on the barricade, she dropped her. And then she's like, all right, I got to finish this. I got to hurry up. Let's get back into the ring. Asuka did, but they were still both counted out, which she ended up capturing, well, retaining the Raw Women's Championship. And I don't think this is the way that she wanted it. Like, I really did like the build-up for this match. It's just unfortunate the way that it played out. Hey, we got the best hit singles as the Backstreet Boys brought it in here, or Thriller, if you want Michael Jackson, if you want Braun Strowman, bring in the freight train with the Universal Championship. That's what it was. It was a handicap match, 2-on-1, and I don't know who the heck thinks of this crap, man, but I don't know which one's worse. Is it the hit single, or is it the freight train? Like, you can still, that Vince McMahon is still very much behind gorilla position backstage, because the only stuff that you'd come up with something like that, that'd be back early 80s. All right, let's talk about this match, Hero Fig. So we had these two, right? They were about to pull out the upset. They had the skull-crushing finale. It was like the combination with the one that they do, right? They bring it together. But thing is that the Miz, he pulled the leg out from underneath him. He was about to win the 1, 2, 3, and that's what it was. Whoever ended up winning or picking up the pinfall on him or submission would have been declared as the Universal Championship. So right there was already a division line before this match even started, and that's where Braun Strowman, he saw that as opportunity to go in there, hit the power slam on Morrison, pick up the slack where it should have been to retain the Universal Championship. Bring the new Lashley. I want the whole thing. That's a Drew McIntyre, but he didn't just bring the new Lashley. No, he brought MVP, and he also brought, well, actually, this came down later on in the match, but he also brought his old baggage. Lana came up here. Actually, I want to point one thing out. Before this match even started, Lashley wanted to make something clear, right? The new Lashley, he's got this aggression. He's got a fury within. He locked in that full Nelson to start it off, actually, before the match even started, and it kind of gave him one up. You could see throughout the match that it was effective him, and then Lana towards the end, she comes running down. I have no idea what her thought process was during this. She thought it was the right moment for her to come out here and interfere. She stood up by the apron, she started yelling, and that's where the Claymore came back, man. He tried it once earlier, it didn't plan out, but guess what, Lana, thank you. We do appreciate your help, because baggage, old baggage, new baggage, all the baggage that was brought here, it didn't help you out, Lashley. Right here, retaining the WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre. Raw Tag tag team titles match up next, or is it? I mean, it was scheduled, but then it didn't play out. Don't get me wrong, we still saw these two gents in action. Matter of fact, Street Profits, we got a whole new thing going on, man. We got the V and we got the P all together. How we doing it? Viking Profits, that's it. It's official, man. Effective as of tonight, and they did work out as a team, man. I mean, in the beginning, there was like a bowling ball. There was some bowling ball action. There was people getting thrown through freaking glass, but then there was this whole army of ninjas. They were surrounding them, and Akira Tozawa, he was the man behind it. And then he ended up bringing out Shaquille O'Neal. Actually, it wasn't Shaquille O'Neal, but the man looked pretty damn close. I mean, this ninja was probably about 8 feet tall, and they were running for their life, man. They went up to the top of the semi, and they ended up diving off on top of the Street Profits. Referee came out saying, I thought you're kind of cute, and you're not so. So if you guys been watching any of this stuff that has been going on these last few weeks, there's this whole competition between these two. I'm sure we will see the match, but we didn't get it tonight. I'm sure we'll get it come Monday night. Game time, ladies and gentlemen. We have the greatest match ever, and it's not my personal thought, but it's the actual stipulation. If it is a stipulation, it's just pretty much letting you know that they're gonna go out, they're gonna put on an hour-long show. If they can't execute every move that they've done in their playlist, they're gonna bring it out from The Rock. It don't matter if it's The Rock Bottom, the Three Amigos from Eddie Guerrero, Angle Slam, Pedigree. We saw a whole plethora and different finishers to try to close this off. Even the RKO couldn't do it. We saw multiple RKOs. We saw multiple spears, but it had to been down the dirty approach, man. Randy Orton, he had to go and dig deep, man. What did he do? Kicked him in the midsection, right? Referee didn't see it. He's like, all right, I think that might be it. And guess what? He's down on the ground. Randy Orton measured him from the corner of the ropes, and bam, the punt kick to seal the deal. Randy Orton started rounding his mouth. I don't know exactly what he was saying in his ear. He was whispering into him. He says, go home to your daughter, go home to your wife, let him know that Uncle Randy, if you guys could pick up anything that he was saying, drop it in the comments, man. It was a ruthless match. I wouldn't necessarily call it the greatest match ever. Like, it was good. Both gentlemen did put on a hell of a show, but I wouldn't necessarily categorize that. It was a solid match, and I would rank it within my top 5 matches of 2020 so far, but I wouldn't go ahead and call it that quite yet. Give me your thoughts, though. Let me know how you guys feel about tonight's pay-per-view. For me, I don't know, dude. I feel like this match, this like specific match alone really brought it up. Like, had it not been for Edge and Randy Orton going out there and delivering, it would have been pretty mediocre. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. RKO out of nowhere!